Hi everyone, it's Will. So today going to talk about the HELOC, kind of getting into the full swing of things. I was looking to get some checks for the HELOC to actually do some more work, and after talking a little bit more and going back and forth with the company that I got the HELOC with, found out that I have some principal available. So this is what has transpired so far. So the HELOC is 50,500. For the last 3 months, I've been paying just enough to cover the interest. So when I first got this in April of 2024, all right, 2024, I've been paying May, June, July interest only payments. So far on $50,000, the principal balance has stayed the same for these 3 months, but I've paid $381 in interest, 400 and I think that was $24 in interest. And I think this last one was $451 in interest. I'm paying at $14.14 a day for interest. Yeah, and this was 28 days, I think 30 days, and I think another 30 days. I'm not really looking at the calendar, but in general, over the last 3 months, I've simply paid the interest on this 50,500 HELOC because it's maxed out. I had to do a $50,000 draw when I first picked it up. So tonight, I did an ACH transfer into the account and it should hit tonight because the company is on the East Coast. So they're Eastern time zone. So you really should also know on your HELOC what time zone your the company that's providing you is on. So I made an ACH transfer today of $2,000. Now that $2,000 is coming from my rental or business income. As stated before, now I'm going full assault into it. Any income that I have is going into this HELOC to get it down quickly because I only have a 3-year draw period on this particular HELOC. I'm gonna try to get into another one, but only 3 years for this particular HELOC. So when this $2,000 goes in tonight, that is going to bring it down to 48,500 for today because it's on the balance that the 1414 will be multiplied every day. So when the 2,000 goes in tomorrow, I should open up the account and the principal should be 48,500. Now, when I get my paycheck for the next 2 weeks of the month twice, that also is going in here, and that's about 3,390. So I'm gonna subtract the $3,390 also from the HELOC, and that should bring it down to 110. Now, what I'm gonna try to do is rather than go back in for the month of July and pay the bills off before the end of the month, I'm gonna put it on one credit card, and then the next month I'm gonna pull from the HELOC to pay off that credit card. So again, I'm not I'm not going back into the HELOC and pay any money out of it. I'm gonna let it sit or try to sit at 45.10 at some point for the rest of the month. And then in September, between September the 1st and September the 4th, the credit card that I would be using to make all my purchases on needs to be paid off before it's added to the next month and I have to pay interest, or before it's reported to the credit bureau. So that's really the main thing that I wanted to talk about today. Up until this point, for the 3 months of the HELOC, it's been a 90-day lock. Now, I don't know if this comes with all HELOCs, but this came with my particular HELOC. I had a 90-day lock on it where I could not move money out of it. The 90-day lock was up maybe the 8th. It was a lot earlier. I was just focusing on a check so much that I really missed that it pretty much already opened up for me in general. So now I'm able to put in more of the money through ACH through another bank, the same bank that I'm running that one credit card through. So my strategy is to let this HELOC sit each and every month untouched so that the principal will be down, be very low, and I'm putting as much of it as I into it. And then the next month, with that one credit card, whichever one I'm using, to pay that off between the 1st and the 4th of the month, so I'm not carrying any balance. I've seen other videos where the expenses come out the same month. What I'm trying to do is carry this balance a little bit longer. So I put in a credit card. I'm gonna put one of my credit cards in place. From the previous videos, I have a number of credit cards that I've paid down at least 15 to 20 some $1,000s over the last 6 to 7 months. So I'm gonna take one of those credit cards, whichever it is. That's gonna be my expense credit card that I use every month, so that I'm not touching this HELOC and that I can bring down this balance quickly. And then the next month, I'll pull the expenses that I need to cover this. So say next month in September, I've charged I think yesterday I showed my new budget to be 4,000. The new budget expenses, I think will be $44.99. So in going forward, because I'm pulling in all my expenses, my new expenses will be 4,499. I'll be charging that every month to a single credit card, because I can now use cash advances off that credit card and convenience checks to get everything onto the particular credit card. Once I have everything on the card, I expect, again, hopefully barring nothing comes up, but I expect to be able to pay off all the expenses for that particular month in September. And this should save me some on the interest. Yesterday, I think yes, it should save me some on the interest. So if I did say September, I was able to get 45,110, then that would be the interest rate of the card, which is 0.105. So 45,110 times the interest rate on the HELOC, which is 10.25. That'll be 4,623,775. 4,623.775. Then I'm gonna divide that by the number of days in this particular year. We're in a leap year, So that's going to be 366. So that'll give me, let me do that again, I'm sorry. 4623, 4623.775 divided by 366. That's $12.63 per day. Now you can see here, it was 14, 14, 14, because I was only paying the interest on the HELOC. Now I'm moving toward trying to get inside of the principal by paying that $2,000 tonight. That's gonna bring it down to $48.50. Then I'm gonna throw my 2 paychecks of $33.90 that I've been carrying for the last couple of months. And that should give me a balance throughout the month of $45.10 per day or every other day, something like that. I'm gonna try to work out the calendar. But that will bring it down to $12.63. August has 31 days in it. So I'm gonna multiply 31 times 12.63. 31 days in August times 12.63. The interest should be $391. $391.53. Okay, so that's definitely lower than when I was at the 50,000 at the 45. So that's the goal. The way that I'm practicing velocity banking with this HELOC, since I've moved away from the credit cards, but I'm now going to use it as a strategy. I'm going to try to keep my HELOC balance as low as possible every day by adding a credit card to this system or plan that I have, making sure all the charges can be placed on a credit card, which I've gotten to the point that I can do that through a number of other strategies. So it's not a problem with me getting all of the charges on one card. So once I get it down on one card, then at the end of the month, I'm gonna go in. I'm sorry, then at the beginning of the month, the 1st to the 4th, which is the closing statement date for the particular credit card that I'm gonna use. Then I can zero it out. I can get some cashback points and be looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me on this HELOC journey. I think it's really getting better for me, a better understanding of how to use velocity banking, how to use velocity banking with credit cards, how to use velocity banking with home equity line of credit. And there's other lines of credit that you can use. I've just been successful in being able to get these 2 lines of credit and also to use them. So if you like to work with me and my team and see how we can help you with velocity banking and also help improve your credit rating, credit scores, credit balances. I own multiple investment properties. I have some couple of businesses I started, LLCs. I've had bankruptcy. So I got a wealth of knowledge and information. Love to help you on your financial journey by tapping into me and my team as a resource. So you got my telephone number, you got the email. Just let us know what we can do to help. Thank you very much. Have a great day.